The following is sponsored by Verizon.
We are here for Chicago Says No More, a call for hope. I'm CBS 2's Dana Kozlov. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 7 men experience intimate abuse by their partners. If you need help, domestic violence advocates are right here taking your calls. The number 877-863-6338. Joining me right now is Maudell Gaines. And Maudell, thank you so much for being here. I know that you yourself are a survivor of domestic violence. Can you tell us a little bit about your situation?
Sure. I was in a 8-year relationship. I had a 7-year-old daughter, and I was carrying a 9-month-old. I was pregnant, 9 months pregnant with my other daughter. And, just enduring the physical abuse and verbal abuse, I started to notice that there were learned behaviors, and I started doing those things to my 7-year-old. And I thought to myself, you know what, this isn't right. I want to protect the innocence of my unborn child. I'm going to go out and seek some help.
And you did that. That must have been really scary at first.
Very scary. I had supportive friends and family, and I'm just grateful that I had an opportunity to have someone tell me to contact the WINGS program. There are resources available. Go online, do your research, and help is out there.
Joining me right now is Morgan Johnson. Hi, Morgan. Thank you for being here. I know you are 16 now, but you were just 7 months old when your mom was killed by your dad. How has that impacted your life, do you think?
It's had an immense impact on me, especially growing up not around my other siblings.
What would you say to any parent who's in an abusive relationship in front of the kids who have children? What would you say to them?
I would tell them that they need to get help right away, and if it's not safe for them to call now, the lines are open 24/7, 7 days a week, and I would say that they need to think about their children, and you don't want your children growing up thinking that that's the right way a man or a woman should treat their spouse. And I also don't want them growing up without a parent because it's been extremely difficult on my family.
Joining me right now is George Gonzalez. George, I know that you lived through domestic violence as a child. Your mom was abused by a partner. Do you remember how that made you feel as a young kid?
Yeah, helpless, really afraid, alone. I always wanted to help my mom, but couldn't. I was a young boy.
We had a 6-year-old child call here today for help, which is amazing. What would you say to other parents out there in an abusive relationship whose children witness that violence?
I would say open up to somebody. Try to reach out to someone. Call. That's what we're here for tonight, is to call. The number is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Do you remember what finally prompted your mom to seek help?
Reaching out to people. She opened up to a coworker, and it was the beginning. It was the beginning for her to get out of the relationship. At our salon, we donate our services and our time to help victims of domestic violence, and we're going to continue to help as long as we're around.